Hello everyone, it's Jade from Boho Bookworm and welcome back to my channel. I'm finally giving you my June wrap up. I know I've been horrendous, but here it is. I didn't really read that many books throughout June, and to be honest, most of the books I read were biographies. The first one being Humble Pie by Gordon Ramsay. Now, obviously as a foodie and a massive fan of Gordon Ramsay, I had to pick up his biography. And honestly, I learned so much about him that I had no idea about. His personal life, where he came from, his upbringing, his childhood, everything was just so intense and I had no idea. You always just think, oh, Gordon Ramsay, he's this absolute like food god, but he's got this massive backstory that I don't think a lot of us know about. Like, did you know he had a failed career as a footballer? He had this devastating relationship with his father. His brother had some kind of drug addiction. I just found Humble Pie to be this really encouraging, moving, bite-sized book. The entire way through, it's like he's just having this chat with you. And it is an insightful look into the cutthroat world of fine dining. And a lot of his experience is just nothing short of traumatic. Even just to read about it, it's like, whoa. I found it brutally honest and fascinating. A brilliant memoir by a brilliant chef. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, and then I went right into another memoir, which was The Opposite of Butterfly Hunting by Evanna Lynch. And if you remember, or if you think you kind of like know that name from somewhere, it's because she played Luna Lovegood in Harry Potter. This is the tragedy and the glory of growing up. It's one of the most beautiful, tragic, real, raw, bone-chilling books I have ever read. I mean, I listened to it on Audible, and I still want to go and buy myself a physical copy of this book and just cherish it forever. That's how much I loved it. It's one of those books, those rare books that I feel like I will go back to again and again. Plus, I mean, the cover is stunning. I'll say right off the bat, there are endless trigger warnings for things like eating disorders, self-harm, self-hatred, addiction, obsession. I thought Gordon Ramsay's book was traumatic. This book will literally haunt you. It is incredibly eye-opening into the world of anorexia, the depths that those that suffer with this illness will go to remain skinny, to keep their illness like thriving. Literally, it does not sugarcoat anything, such as the patients going and smuggling in someone else's soiled sanitary towel just so they can prove to the nurses that they've gotten their period, so that they can say that they're getting better. It's just, it blows my mind. Being afraid to lick stamps because the stamp has like 0.0002% calories in it or something, like, but it's so real. And when you have that illness, it is like a visceral fear. It's beyond a 5-star read from me. I feel like Lynch is just so talented and so brave to share a story such as this. She's really creative and her writing style is so eloquent. I really didn't want to get to the final page. I was so sucked into her story and I just loved it so much. Everything about it, her growth, her truth, it's an absolute must read. Then I read an awful book. Just had to end the month on a sour note. The Roughest Draft by Emily Wibberley and Siegemund-Broka. So this is about these ex-best-selling co-writers, Katrina and Nathan, and they're forced back together by their agents and stuff when they realise that the only way to be successful and make some money is to write another book together. But I'll say that the chemistry and the energy between this couple is palpable in the book. The sexual tension insurmountable, but it was like to a ridiculous degree. I mean, as a writer myself, I do tend to love books about writers, but I don't tend to like a book where there's like forbidden romances, and especially when other people's feelings are involved. It gives me the ick. It's just this angsty book that rubbed me the wrong way. Cheating in any form, whether it be emotional cheating or otherwise, is just not okay, okay? I don't want to read anyone's book about cheating either, or do I? I mean, I do read books about like cheating husbands and then the wife finds out and then there's some kind of like thrillery backstory, and I do tend to like those. I find them fun, but this one was just horrible because it's this, you're following this romance and you're supposed to be rooting for this couple and their love story, even though other people's feelings are involved, and it's just, If I'd known what this book was about, I would not have picked it up. I hated Nathan as a character. He was awful. I don't think he had a brain up there. It was just down there. I've spoken about this book already, but every time I think about this book, I hate it more and more. was glad it's over, and I do not plan to pick up anything else by this writing duo at all, but no. Next. Anyway, here are the books that I read in June. Sorry that this is so late, but I mean, we're all settled in now, everything's nice, our plants have homes, books are kind of over there, I don't know if you can see them. We are going to get a bookshelf soon, and things are just coming together, but we are yet to get Wi-Fi. I think it's actually coming today, so hopefully soon things will be a bit more consistent again, things will be flowing, I won't be doing like quick 2-minute videos just to get something to you, and once again, it is almost time for my July wrap up. Yay! I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.